Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We are back after a quite long winter break, I have to say. We had a great winter major season where Lovesick was the winner eventually. But after that, we right now have the summer major rankings 1. And it's going to be a long route before we arrive to that major again. And loads of opportunities to earn paints like Impulse right now. But also TMR points to qualify for that major. 32 teams have applied here to play this tournament here. We have little hope versus Capital right now, pulling both sides, pulling the flag. We have Smoke versus SKUFYATA. Let's really quickly talk about this pool before we introduce the teams. Is Control still pulling? That's a nice focus there by the Scorpion, and 2-3 can make a return here, and that means that we have an early capture by Smoke. 1-0 lead for the Smoke team. My name is Ranke. And this match is brought to you by our broadcaster Rixo. Wishing you all a very great evening and good to see you all back here on the Tanky Sport channel. First stream of the year. So it's a bit late, but still Happy New Year to all you guys. We have Smoke playing with Adventure, Power, 2-3, Capital and Bacho. And on the side of SKUFYATA we have Little Hope, Control, Unlock, New and the Clown Laughs. Those are the teams playing. SKUFYATA of course played in last season as well, but I'm pretty sure they have some player swaps. Almost and Problema is not in the team anymore, or Almost is still in the team, sorry, but Problema isn't anymore, and that's the names I can remember here out of my head, but probably a bit more changes as well. They had a great season in last season. It was their first tournament really, and I'm pretty sure that they got to the legend stage, or did they? Oh, they dropped out of. That's true. Yeah, they dropped out of champion stage by 1 game. So probably doesn't feel like a great season for them. But they had a nice season, and it's good to see them back. We have Smoke here with a lot of players that I remember the names from, but the team is completely new, if I'm right. So it's a nice start of the tournament here, with 2 new or changed teams fighting against each other. It's the first game of the Swiss stage, so if you lose this game you're out of the contention for paint, but these teams definitely just trying to fight for the highest position possible and get as much points for the major as possible. Vlad Simons, thank you for joining. I will get to you with the predictions tomorrow. I tried to set them up just a few minutes ago, but I don't know. Was not able to find the button, but that's on my side. Very sorry for that. But tomorrow they will be back, because I will try to search the button after the stream, but I couldn't find it. So, but I would love to hear you guys' predictions in the chat instead of in the poll. What you guys will think that is happening here in today's match. We have Para, nice Titan Dome. Control will knock him down though. So Titan Dome is positioned on a good position, but there was no tank inside. Overdrive box dropping here as well. And that's nice control here by SKUFYATA to claim that OD box. They need to get back from a 1-0 disadvantage as well. So it's an important catch of the overdrive box. Today we'll be seeing Cross, and the second map will be Sandal. It's the best of 2 maps. Hi Shari, hi Hibuk, hi I am Die 12. Sorry for butchering you guys' names, but I'm really glad to see you guys here back after the winter break. This tournament is called Summer Major. It's definitely not summer yet, but it keeps us in a positive mind here. 2-3. Nice Titan OD. Great control by Smoke overall here. Wiping down the complete base of SKUFYATA, but the pool wasn't quick enough. So that meant that there were so many players from SKUFYATA on respawn. And they were able to return that flag quite easily. So that was not really going according to plan. A bit of a calm moment in this battle. We have not seen a calm moment before, so it's nice for me to be able to catch my breath. But no, both of the teams playing a bit of a chess right now, trying to get some map control. We see on the right side 2 players from SKUFYATA doing some damage, but also low on health, so they are both on respawn right now. It's an overdrive box dropping. That can spice the things up here in the first round of the first game of this tournament as well. Are picking that overdrive box, and that will give them a Titan overdrive to use. Sorry, I have a bit of a sore throat. Talking about Titan and setups here, the meta has not changed a lot during the winter break. We are seeing a bit of the conventional combinations here on this map. We are seeing SKUFYATA playing with everything normal, to be honest, but they used to play Thunder on Hunter. That's something you don't always see. Clown loves using Railgun on Ares. So definitely no crazy combos, but a bit different than on the side of Smoke, for example. The side of Smoke is not playing with Ares at all, but choosing to play with Titan, and they do Titan Thunder. So it's still definitely teams are not agreeing on what's the best. I don't think there is a best. It's just a playing style. The team's still not sure if Titan is really the best or not. It really depends on how the teams want to play, and that makes the meta still very dynamic. Will be for the balance. I think this will be quite a nice season to watch, because teams are definitely able to think about the tactic a bit more than normally and to choose what they want to play instead of following just the best combos possible. So that will be great power here with the use and take if he can dodge this grenade, and he does. So power very effective on that overdrive box here, because he just used that OD a few seconds ago and now he could take that overdrive box, so that makes it free overdrive. At the moment, Smoke still 1-0 in the lead after the early capture here in the first 2 minutes. And it was the only time we saw a capture and saw anything close to a capture. After that, the match has just been quite calmly. Let's see what's going to happen here. We have Unlock using a very weird Hunter OD. He got stuck while using it, so that was definitely not as planned, but it's really costing him here, to be honest. There are opportunities to use that overdrive effectively, but with this, that's not the case anymore. It's a wasted overdrive. We are in the last phase of this match right now. It's Adventure picking up another flag here, pulling with assist of the overdrive from Power. At the same time, we see Betcho returning or dropping that flag in a tricky spot here. So SKUFYATA, they're trying to get down to pull the flag, but they drop the flag in a very, very tricky spot, to be honest. And Smoke getting the 2-0 because of that, and a nice pull by Adventure, it was, I think. So that was great. 2-0 lead right now. And with that, this game has been played. Hello, Starik. Hello, good to see you. I worship my cat as well. Great username. Techno as well. Good to see all the usual names in the chat as well. That's great to see you guys back here. I'm going to be true with you guys. I'm kind of hyped for this season. It looked like not a lot of teams were applying to it at first. But we still have, I think it's 26 or 27 teams. And of course, there are a bit of filler teams as well and a bit of empty slots. But it's definitely not less as last year. And that's something that's surprised me. In a positive way. So that makes me quite interested in the season, as well as we have no top team right now. No Lovesick, no team that has been winning everything in the past. So it will be kind of surprised to see who is going to win that paint. Players has been reshuffled a bit between all teams. So it's going to be interesting. A long winter break makes people changing teams a lot, to be honest. A nice 2-0 start here for Smoke, and it looks like they are in control here on the cross map. But it wouldn't surprise me if SKUFYATA can manage to get a tie in here in the second round. And if that's the case, then they have definitely opportunity on that third round in the second map. But it all depends on this round. If Smoke can repeat what they did last time, then it will be very difficult for the SKUFYATA team to win this match. So let's see. Okay. We're getting in that battle as quickly as possible for you guys. Right now the overdrive box is dropping. And it's going to be catched by Power in favor of Smoke. That's a great start. Give us a few seconds to get into the battle. GK16, I can't believe esports is still alive for this game. Remember watching StarData 10 years ago. That's a long time ago, man. Good to see you still here on Twitch. Yeah, sounds great. Thank you, Rixo, for fixing that as quickly as possible. We are back in the battlefield. But now esports still going strong. It's a bit different than in the StarData days, but it's cool to have so much history in a game like we have in Tenki Online. Lost his quad move to homies. Okay, Yarkov, I missed that. I will quickly look at that after the stream. That sounds interesting because homies wasn't really the team I expected, to be honest. Because, yeah, I just didn't expect that. That's all I can say about it. We have here a quick capture by 223 in favor of Smoke. is definitely an important round here for SKUFYATA. If they want to keep going here in this tournament in the run for the paint, then this is a round they must win. But I really doubt that will be the case, to be honest. Adventure pushing into the base of SKUFYATA, but that flag will be easily returned. Okay, sorry, I am back here. All the top 3 teams restructured is what Yarkov is saying. Yeah, we have a lot of swaps here. Crazy to me, because Lovesick was playing with each other for so long. I expected them to continue, to be honest, because it was very successful. But you never know what the motivation is in between the teams. It could have been just the last season they stick to each other. That could have been a thing that Haas decided for like months in advance. We don't know, of course. But still interesting to see that from happening here. SKUFYATA with a good attempt to pull the flag here. Unlock can continue. And still on the road to pull this flag 2-3 at the other side. Viking OD being used, but he's flipping himself. That's a bit of a driving error, to say the least. The Bacho has to do something impressive here, and that's drop down, use that Hunter OD to knock down Little Hope. But it's not what's happening here, and Little Hope and almost getting the return here. But it's costing some time. Ilya pushing in, and he will claim that return. Although control, nice overdrive, impacting the flag returner there, and control is getting that capture for SKUFYATA. A very scrappy pull there, to be honest. Could have been a lot easier if almost just returned that flag by staying in top of the flag carrier from smoke. But that wasn't the case. Still very successful for SKUFYATA to finally get a capture in this game. We are back to a tie, 5 minutes to go, and it's going to be an interesting second round of cross here. Although, look at this, Monacy. Is it from the CS player? I don't know. It's also called Ilya with a K though. Pulling the second flag, but a bit of server error here. Still the flag wasn't dropped, so it is a capture here for Smoke. It's a 2-1 lead, and SKUFYATA has to do something magical again here to get it back to a tie. At least we know they can capture now after that first capture. Of course, in the first round they didn't have any captures, and that makes me a bit worried always. But now they have broken through the defense of Smoke once, so then it can also happen the second time, right? Unlock here on the right side of the blue base. Getting knocked down, but is still almost there alive. Almost though, because he's nearly out of health. And it's a bit of a calm moment for SKUFYATA here. I feel like they are trying to regenerate some of those overdrives. We see 3 of them available right now. Especially the errors is going to be interesting. Also an OT box dropping here. But SKUFYATA, it kind of looks like they are preparing an attack or something here to try to get this game to at least a tie. Unlock here, nice combination of overdrive to claim that OD box. He's saving it for the Clan Lost. That's big team play here by SKUFYATA, because the Clan Lost can do another overdrive here to support Unlock as a flag carrier, but the overdrive arrives a bit too late and the flag has been dropped here. Adventure, nice OD double kill. Oh, that's a great OD actually by Adventure, knocking down the flag carrier, and Smoke is keeping this flag in their base. And that OD from Adventure, man, it's the right timing, of course. Right place, right time, but still able to control his tank. He got impacted a lot by all kind of players there, and that's a good OD here to start the season. Yeah, Yarkov, you're right. But Lovesick looked so unstoppable, you know what I mean? It looked like they will just continue forever with that name. But everything ends. That's just how it is in life, not only in Tanky, but in everything. So, no, that has ended indeed. Locke, well, how are you doing, bro? Long time no see, of course, during the winter break. Good to see you back. Unlock here, pulling the flag, and that grenade will not impact him, so he's dropping down here. Control can take over if needed. Almost here will assist Unlock here, and that's the second capture by SKUFYATA, and we are back to a tie here with 2 minutes to go. So both of the teams still in a way they can win this battle, but for SKUFYATA, this tie is already a big plus, although with a win, it's going to be a tight game overall again. That's something they really want to achieve here, moving over to the next map in the next round. Overdrive being cashed there. I think it was Adventure picking that OD box up. And now we're seeing nearly empty base. 2 to 3 using a Viking OD. Adventure getting blocked by his own teammate there. A bit of a scrappy situation. Still 2 to 3, knocking down loads of people. No flag pull though. 2 to 3 now pulling himself after knocking down 3 people at least. And he is able to get away with that flag. Adventure can take over if needed. We have Unlock pushing towards the flag of Smoke, but he doesn't have an OD, so this is going to be a guaranteed capture by Smoke, and we are back to a lead for Smoke after a very short moment of the game being tied. And SKUFYATA once again has to try to get a flag here to claim the tie at least. And they only have 1 minute to do it, but almost is already pulling this flag. 2 to 3. Good spawn. Good focus there by SKUFYATA, knocking him down. Almost still pulling out of health though, and doesn't have a repair. Monacy with a nice grenade will not impact the flag carrier, almost choosing the long route, and he is getting that capture. So once again we are back to a tie. This match is going to be a very close one. 30 seconds left here. Little hope. Defending his own base here, something that is a bit, attacking the other base here, something that's a bit underwhelming for Smoke. Almost right now pulling 25 seconds. There's definitely time to capture here, and that will be an insane comeback from SKUFYATA after getting back to a tie 3 times during this match already. Almost still pulling 13 seconds on the clock. Adventure with a good focus. He can knock him down, but he couldn't find a connection with Almost. And it's SKUFYATA in the lead, winning the second round here. And we are back to a tie overall. It's going to be a great game, you guys, here to open the season. We'll see you guys in a few minutes' time on the Sandal map. We have arrived into the new map, but we have attack pods as well. So attack pods being called here by SKUFYATA, and no, sorry, by Smoke. And we'll be back after the attack pods. Okay, guys, your patience has been tested for long enough. We are back with the third round here on the Sandal map. We have SKUFYATA versus Smoke. Current moment, both of the teams has won one game. Smoke won the first round. SKUFYATA won the second round after making it a tie 3 times in that game and getting at the end the final capture with a few seconds to still have on that clock. So really nice comeback from SKUFYATA in the last one. And now one of the teams have the opportunity to take the lead, but it can also be a tie, of course. Let's see who gets the overdrive first. It is almost getting the OD in favor of SKUFYATA. Let's see how this match will start. Right now we have Power playing with Titan still. And we have, of course, let's quickly introduce the teams again. 2-3, Ilya, Monacy, Scorn, Power, and Adventure on the side of Smoke. On the side of Little Hope, we have, on the side of SKUFYATA, we have Little Hope, Unlock, Control, Almost, and the Clan Lost. I don't see any crazy combo changes, although Unlock now playing with Titan instead of with Hunter. So that's interesting. Both the teams are having identical lineups, if I see it correctly. So the teams are definitely they are definitely certain on what's the best combo here on this map. We have an OD box dropping as well right now. Two to three picking that one up with 1 HP left on his tank. So that's a great pickup here for Smoke. And a good start here for the second map for the Smoke team. Load of grenades flying in there, but it's still no one being able to pull the flag. We see 2 to 3 right now pulling into the base, but he's low on health and getting knocked down by Control. Pereira still in the offense there, full health, but without double armor, so it will be an easy pickup here for Little Hope. This match is quite calmly here, to be honest, on the Sandal map. Both of the teams really playing it slowly. And so far we have not seen anything close to a capture. And if it keeps being like like how it is right now, then I really think that we'll be going to see a tie, to be honest. But let's see. Overdrive box being dropped here. Unlock can make it a use and take. So that's really nice for SKUFYATA. Titan OD can be very important in the attack here on this map. Little Hope as well, using a Paladin Overdrive. And some good focus there by Smoke, knocking down Little Hope there. So that's a good achievement by them, stopping that overdrive and the healing with that overdrive. It's quite annoying to knock someone down that's using Pele overdrive. Right now it's Korn's time to be annoying. Regenerating a lot of health here, being a distraction as well by for Almost. He doesn't really focus on 2-3 here, but now he notices him. And that's an easy pickup here for Almost and the return as well. it will be more difficult for Smoke to pull a flag than with a simple distraction like that. So that's not working out, sadly, for the Smoke team. SKUFYATA doesn't have problems with defending their base here on this map. A bit of an attack here from SKUFYATA on the right side of the base. We have little hope. Clan left almost everyone alive here. Almost can do a use and take, but it's very risky, and he doesn't risk it. Perrer will get it overdrive instead in favor of Smoke. That's a nice Titan overdrive now for the team. Definitely able to get an attack right now with the amount of overdrive that Smoke has. But to be honest, SKUFYATA is definitely having some overdrive as well with Almost and Unlock both having their OD. And then you have Titan and Viking. Those are arguably the most important ones on this map. So the overdrive that they have available are for great value here for SKUFYATA. We still have not seen anything close to a pull though, so it will really surprise me if this game isn't a tie. This third round is definitely a bit uneventful. Teams just really focusing on the defense. We are down to the last 4 minutes and we have a very big amount of overdrives available here. Perrer is starting to go for a use and take. It's early though. He has to stay alive for a very long time, and grenades are a thing in this game. And that's definitely the impact of grenades there. Perrer getting knocked down, Unlock making this a use and take, and this is SKUFYATA's moment to come back. But we have Adventure with Uncruise OD, and he will not use before Unlock has used his own Titan OD, because that armor piercing from Unlock can be game changing here for Smoke's defense, especially because they are playing without a Hunter. So they have to be a bit more focused on that Titan OD than other teams. Clown lost using a Pella OD for Almost, but it's almost on time. Sorry, I will not make that joke one more time. And it's not going to be a pull. It was the first offensive attack by SKUFYATA though, so it's great to see that they are able to do the unthinkable, and that's attacking on this map, because so far it has only been defense and defense for 7 minutes in a row, and we are still on 0-0. Jukabot, we definitely have another round coming after this from SKUFYATA versus Smoke. But there is no game after this. We are live every day, every game day, 17 UTC and 18 UTC. That's 20 MSK and 21 MSK. But this today, the 17 UTC game was a technical defeat. So we only have this game for today, but it's at least 4 rounds long, because we have another round coming up after this, guaranteed. Scorn here using a Pella overdrive, 2-3, Viking OD. This is the moment Smoke starts using his overdrive, but it's risky as well. Little Hope Night Grenade will reroute 2-3 here, but he's able to stay alive. Adventure overdrive on Unlock. It's a bit of an he couldn't reach the Titan Dome in time. That's really unfortunate. Now Perrer has to pull it by himself. Almost will get knocked down here easily. But Perrer isn't the quickest hill to pull. Scorn now taking over. Nice overdrive by Unlock, stopping the OD from Perrer. That's a bit of game sense there, but Control missing a very important cruise OD there. That could have been the overdrive that stopped this pull, but it didn't. It hit another player and not the flag carrier. So it's a 1-0 lead for Smoke here in the last minute of play. How will SKUFYATA react to this? They have put on some magical returns and pulls already to get it back to a tie, like we saw in the second round. And on the end, they managed to win the second round. Can they repeat that magic here? Almost currently putting the flag, but he will get focused by Adventure and Scorn here. Flag is still not returned though. Little Hope pushing in. Adventure now getting that return. We have 35 seconds left. That's a very little amount of time. We are down to the last 20 seconds, almost picking up a Titan or Viking OD. Will make it a double kill immediately. Control is the only player that still has time to pull. Pulling through mid, almost has to take over 11 seconds. He's driving away from the flag. That's a bit weird. Although I really doubt that there was time left. At least go for it. Although I think my clock was also a bit wrong because the timer was a lot more down than what my clock in game said. So what I said in the last sentence, please forget that. I was a bit too harsh on that player. I think the timer was already so low that he knew it was pointless. Still, a 1-0 win from Smoke. They are getting back into the lead. 2-1 is the scoreline overall. So in this fourth round here, SKUFYATA has to win to claim overtime. A tie or a win for Smoke, and they are the winner of the first round here in the Swiss stage, and they will be still in the fight for that Prism paint. Is it Prism? I think it's Prism, right? I'm definitely not checking it right now. Impulse paint, of course. We have another technical pause called here. Team is definitely wanting to discuss everything before playing this round. This time it's being called by SKUFYATA because last time it was Smoke calling the tech pause, if I remember correctly. So we will be back in 5 minutes time here after the tech pause. The start of the fourth round is here right now. It's the most important round so far, and we have Control with a bit of a parkour trick, picking up that overdrive box. Really nicely done there by SKUFYATA team. They definitely trained on that trick here. Very curious if we are going to see those tricks more often to claim the OD box. I like it with the grenade. Smoke versus SKUFYATA. Smoke currently in a 2-1 advantage, so they only need a tie here to wrap it up and call it a day. And for SKUFYATA, this is the most important round of their season so far. It's only the first game as well, so it's a bit common sense, of course. But if they can get a win here, they can still fight for that impulse paint. And if they lose or tie here, then Smoke is still on the route to get that paint. But SKUFYATA is only fighting for in-game prizes and TMR points. Still some great prizes on the line, of course, thousands of rubies, containers, and premium days, but it's all about the impulse paint, because TMR points are not really that important at the moment. Two teams only can wear that paint though, and you have to win 4 games in a row without losing one. So it's not not easy, definitely not. Still, 2 teams will get away with it, and one of these teams will still be in the fight for it. Let's see what the result of this round will be. We have another overdrive box dropping here. Smoke only needing a tie to finish the game here. After a last minute capture in the last round, for 8.5 minutes, it really looked like we will be seeing a tie in the last round. But at the end, Smoke breaking through the defense and SKUFYATA missing a nice and a very important Crusader OD. And because of that, Smoke was able to get a nice capture on the board. And it's a 1-0 advantage in the last round. That makes it right now a 2-1 score overall. And we have a very calm start here once again. We have some ODs being picked up. But just like last game, it's a very slow map to watch, to be honest. Seven and a half minutes to go here. Smoke versus SKUFYATA. And there is another OD box dropping. So far it has been really calm indeed, to be honest. There's nothing really for me to commentate on. Cross was way more hectic here than in Sandal. And just like in last round, it's going to be starting calmly again here as well. Ilya Monasi doing a use and take. Not the most valuable, but it's a use and take, so it's definitely never bad, because the opponent not getting the overdrive is already the first part of winning. Once again, nice OD by Ilya, double kill. This OD will definitely interrupt from the clown loss, but it doesn't really do damage. Right now though, this is interesting. New pulling the flag. Adventure knocking down almost, and he will get a return here as well. A great OD by Para, by the way. That's some good game sense there. Immediately clicking on that button, because SKUFYATA had a Titan Dome there, and Para knew how important it was to cancel that Titan OD and deal damage to the flag carrier. So that's some good quick thinking there. Smoke, they only needed to keep it 0-0 here. So using a bit of overdrives for defense is not really bad for the Smoke side. For SKUFYATA it is though. They definitely need some big rounds here, to be honest. almost here picking up another OD box, makes this OD a use and take, and this SKUFYATA that's playing very offensive. They finally can leave their base a bit more because they know the defense isn't the top priority right now. It is winning this round. That's the only thing that matters at the moment. So we are seeing a way more offensive SKUFYATA in this round, and that makes this game very entertaining. Because last round it was a bit of a sleeper show here on the Sandal map, to be honest. And right now it's definitely starting to get action-packed. Now the overdrives are getting on the board. Let's see what the next 5 minutes will bring. It's still 0-0 though. Smoke is not getting panicked in the defense situations and able to control their base so far. Yeah, we'll see nice damage, double shot on Almost and Little Hope. Good shot by Adventure, yeah, there, knocking down the player in the base, but Almost with a good spawn, stopping him there, and also control was there in the defense as well. So definitely not an opportunity to pull, but it's a nice way of shifting the momentum here for Smoke, because right now it's them that is putting a bit of pressure on the base of SKUFYATA again, instead of the other way around, like it has been in the first 5 minutes of this match. Smoke there in control of that OD box. I think it was Pever picking that one up. Those are really important moments here for Smoke. It's all about the marginal gains here, to be honest. Three minutes to go. We see Neil currently pulling the flag. Is someone able to stop him? Nice shot by Ilya Monosy. Getting this flag back under control. 3 minutes to go. It's Smoke counting down here, but is SKUFYATA playing more and more offensive to break through the defense? Through to 3, nice double kill. Trying to find the third right now. It's Scoring with the Pella OD in the base, and is Smoke not even really focusing on pulling, although Scoring will be pulling right now. Very good combination of ODs here. Clown Laws with the Iris OD, but it will be too late to reach Scoring. There's also an OD box dropping here. Good moment for Monosy, for example, to try to get that box, although it will be almost picking that one up. But Smoke playing that one quite calmly in the push and pull, in the phase of pulling the flag, because they know that wiping down the base and spilling another 30 seconds is way more important than this capture. But now with Smoke also getting that capture, it is going to be very tough for SKUFYATA, because they need 2 captures in 2 minutes time to claim overtime here in the first round of the Swiss stage. Sorry, kind of falling over my own words there, to be honest. But yeah, let's see what will happen here in the next few minutes. Almost getting hunted out of the base of Smoke here. And we are down to the last 2 minutes. And still SKUFYATA needing 2 captures, and I kinda want to say congrats to Smoke for winning this game, although let's wait a bit more seconds here, because it's still mathematically possible to get 2 captures in a minute time, but SKUFYATA's opportunities are over. They had a very impressive second round, getting it back to a tie 3 times in a row, and at the end getting the final capture, winning the round 4-3 on the cross map. That's a round that I will not forget quickly about this major rankings one, to be honest, because it was a great showing of staying motivated here for SKUFYATA, and this team is going to be interesting in the next rounds of the tournament. But here almost will be probably making a cosmetic comeback by capturing this flag, maybe, although 2-3 now getting the return. It doesn't matter though. Tie or a win for Smoke. It's Smoke winning this match overall. Massive congrats to the team here with right now playing Ilya 2-3, Para Adventure and Scorn, and also the two players that are currently warming the bench for Smoke. That is, if I remember correctly, Betcho and Capital. We saw Betcho playing today as well. Congrats to them. They are still in the race for the Impulse Paint, and we will be seeing them on Thursday or Friday again. But before I wrap it up, guys, thank you so much for tuning in once again to another match of esports here in Thank You Online. It's another season as well. We are back for the summer major, and I'm really happy that we can show you guys these matches again. And we will be back tomorrow as well with Infinity versus Brilliance on 17 UTC 20 MSK here on this channel. And an hour later on the EN2 channel, we are streaming Antarctica versus Help. Antarctica is an interesting team. That's all I want to say about that match. So hopefully we will be seeing you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for Rixo for broadcasting this match, and thank you guys for tuning in here today. Have a great rest of your evening.
I keep on running back to you. I keep on running back to you.